Shahabuddin Sohrawardi, who actually is also buried in Syria, buried in Aleppo, and was a contemporary of Ibn Arabi, although not interested in all in the same things, was a big student of the mysteries of Zarathustra and the Greeks. And he brought in the teachings of Zarathustra into Islam through Sufism. Well, in that way, the teachings of Zarathustra came through the first 10 centuries of Christian era and entered into Western science and became some factors in Kabbalah, in alchemy. But it all came from the mysteries of the Greeks, and the Greeks got it from the Zarathustrans. So if anybody knows history, you know all this stuff. But if you don't, then all of a sudden it appears like, oh, just, you know, oh, and then there was, in the 13th century, alchemists, you know, like as if they hadn't existed before, but they had in this. So Ibn Arabi, who, as I said, was a contemporary of Shahabuddin Sohrawardi and an absolute genius, intellectual genius, and therefore we'd say he probably knew what was going on in subjects of his interest in his town. No good Muslim is going to want to have anything to do with the teachings of Zarathustra. Why? It's not in the Quran. It's haram. However, the teachings about life and spirituality that are represented by the pursuit of purity that is represented in the Gathas of Zarathustra are very much part of what the Sufis do. As a matter of fact, the word Sufi means purity, purity and wisdom, just like what the Gathas of Zarathustra are talking about. How to use purity and wisdom to have a good life and a blessed life. So Ibn Arabi would never say he's a Zarathustran, and he certainly didn't practice the everyday practices of fire purification. However, the structural truth that we're going to talk about are things that Ibn Arabi deals with in his metaphysics.